Okay, I'm back. I'm back and I don't have a clue where I need to go now. I would like to rest, so I need to find an inn, I would imagine. Although has he still got any cure light wounds spells? Got one. Mm-hmm. Let's raid the huge bases of whatever. Well, nothing in there. Ridiculous. That's the person. Need to speak to him. A couple of scrolls, a couple of magics. That was a concern that I had, son. I was looking at doing not necessarily the harder difficulties, but maybe solo runs. Say, like, for example, a thief-only run. You'd have to spend a fair bit of time running past enemies, kiting, pulling one enemy at a time. And it's not about playing the game on hard. It's about making the hard easy. Well, sometimes you get more fun out of making the easy game harder with your own personal challenges. Cats. So, scrolls. What are they saying? Oh, so-and-so son. Oh, that's so Sarevok's addressing his father. But you haven't dealt with them personally. So, what? That's strange. Altar, my superiors are intrigued by your proposal. I would like to discuss it further. Not through correspondence such as this. The Harpers and Zents have been very active in this region of late. It would be very unfortunate if they, excuse me, if they tried to disrupt an alliance between our two organizations. If you, Brunos, and Thaldon were to meet with us in the safety of Candlekeep, my superiors would be much relieved. What is SCS specifically? I've seen it referenced, but not really been able to work out. Oh, I can give that to him for a damage, can't I? Good a reason as any. And I don't know how many of these she doesn't already know. There. Oh yeah, no, I get what it stands for, but I just don't understand what it is in context. As with most things in this game. You think it will be ported to the Enhanced Edition? I was always under the impression that the Enhanced Edition itself was not supposed to be kind of modded. It was supposed to be just a streamlined way of playing the game. Here to kill me? I'm not here to kill you necessarily. He's truly draw the operation. He always carries everything on his person. The other leaders, Brunsson, they are at Candlekeep, attending business with some benefactors from the south. I'm just gonna... No, you're a dead man. Just because. I just wanted to blow you to chunks. You say it allows mages to pre-buff. What does that mean? Assuming you don't know what battle you're running into, it gives you a chance to do that. What do you mean by pre-buff? Surely, I mean, if you knew a battle was coming up, you could buff in any case, couldn't you? Or am I being naive? Oh, enemy mages can buff before initiating a fight. Does that make the game harder, but in a more interesting way then? I can't imagine why you would want that to be the case. Surely you'd want to catch them with their pants down, as they say. Well met, stranger. Do you think, however, that you benefit from a visit with him? He should await you at the Flaming Fist headquarters in the southwest quadrant of the city. If he is not there, just speak directly with Duke Altan. Can I go this way? Go and visit the tavern in it. Tell you what, speaking of strategy, there's a game I've been toying with the idea of getting for quite a long time now, and that is Darkest Dungeon. Are you familiar with it? Oh, fucking I scattered them. What in terms of the dice rolls, if you will, is too random for you. It's bit too RNG based. Because that's how I felt this game was going to be. What's the trapdoor in here for? That's the one. He's currently supposed to be in Candlekeep. Travel to Candlekeep and learn what they are doing there. Whatever it is, it can't bode well for the fortunes of this city. Take this book. Without it, the keeper of the portal won't allow you entrance into the library. Here also is the reward money that I had promised you. Say for the purposes of this game, I'm not too worried about the random nature of it. Your journey has come full circle. Duke Altan has asked that you travel back to Candlekeep, where you must spy upon the leaders of the Iron Throne. Whilst it troubles you that such evil men now make use of the Great Library, you wish the circumstances of your visit would be different, it will still be a pleasure to return to your former home. Keeper of the portal. We have the book you require. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. We're very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know. Quick save. Yeah, this playthrough, as you know, has just been casual in every sense. It's just to experience the game, learn how it works, and then if I do any playthroughs in the future, then I can ramp the difficulty up and consider the more strategic elements, the whys and wherefores. Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous, and my labours age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I am certain I've seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. Then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last here years ago and confirmed with your foster father as you were off to chores. I am not much your senior, really. I am certain you tire of hearing it, and that Legion have told you the same, but Gorion was well known to me. Either or. How have you fared? Would that I had a gold coin for every person I ever heard say such a thing. I'm sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience, but we all have trials we must overcome. We all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Such words are better saved for classes and meditations, not for reunions. I will take my leave, though perhaps I shall see you again before I am to go. Tomes of Candlekeep are very nearly endless, and I am sure to be here for a 10-day at least. There are some within the Central Keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise of you to visit there sometime. I assumed that's kind of where I'm going anyway. Though I haven't said that before I do. Well. Let me go rest at the inn. No problem, son. If I get desperate, I'll give you a shout. Now, Firmion, what's been doing lately? The Merchants Guild is involved somehow. I haven't thrown you anything about them. Why there be no bigger or more dastardly mercantile consortium in all the Western realms. They've been barred from Cormyr for their unsavoury practices, but all is done is make them nastier. You'd best steer clear of them. You close your eyes tonight and visions of Candlekeep swim into view. As you pass through the gates of the Citadel, there is a flash of memory and you are a child of only a few seasons once more. At your side is Gorion, grey-haired even all those years ago. How old must he have been to age so little in the time since? Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulrant, the Keeper of the Tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, you can hear the shouting from within. Gorion seldom raised his voice, though you did not care to listen to the discussions at your previous stops either. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze in any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open and Ulrant storms out. He glances at you for a moment but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers, but mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested. Okay. Go on, you can leave. I don't mind. Make our way down to the inner keep. In you go, son. Have to wait for the others. Gained draw upon holy might. What does that look like when it's at home? Priest calls upon his god to grant him power for a short period. When he does this, his strength, constitution and dexterity are all raised by 1 point. For every 3 levels of the caster, a 3rd level caster would have his abilities raised by 1, while the 12th level caster would have his abilities raised by 4. Alayundo. Reader. Yeah, not worry about that. He's coming for me. He wants to speak. Prepared me as well you could for what lay beyond these walls. Hello Floyd, welcome back to the stream. Things are good, I'm progressing nicely. I'm being a little bit less thorough in my travels now. I'm not opening every single chest I come across, because that was really starting to get a little bit on the tedious side, so I've decided to push on. I'm OP as fuck as it is because I've got it on easy still, so just enjoying the story. Have you seen anything strange in the librairie? Coveras, he was right here beside me, taking Alayundo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognise the seer's words upon his quiet breath, but when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed and he was reciting page after page as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this Coverus is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you. Yeah, well, I wanted to enjoy it as much as possible, and there are some games like, I don't know, Mass Effect, where I was quite happy to do all the side adventures, but I have to be honest, on here, they're not really holding my attention for the most part, so we're kind of winging it a little bit. Who's this chap? Is this he? Theodom. Still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. It really was. You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember the day that fella Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the outer keep with Gorion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did, and made yourself just the cutest. I don't know. How have you been? Yes. Kelbin Blackstaff. Yeah. But that's what I mean. A lot of the content hasn't really engaged me. There might be lots of it, but I've definitely played games where I've been trying to do everything, and this isn't one of them. Oh. God, do they just... My God. And to think that that wasn't an optional conversation. I expect there's all sorts of useful books in here somewhere, isn't there? This. Knock. I'll take it. I think I might already have had it, but... God, you're not joking, are you? Definitely gone. So, who am I looking for here? About any food right now? Get it somewhere. Must find. Should head to the central keep right away. Is that not what I've done? Have I missed something? Really give me much of a clue as to where to go here, is it? It's Quick look around to see if there's anybody in here that's... I'm sure it doesn't actually want me to read the books because... into that right now. No. What have I missed then? What have I missed? Right, time to start being thorough again. I read them. I've looked at these. They're all saying the same thing. Oh, will you... Whatever, wench. Sure there is. Days of the Avatars, the Lord of Murder will spawn a score of mortal progeny. These offspring will be aligned good and evil, but chaos will flow through them all. When the beast's bastard children come of age, they will bring havoc on the lands of the Sword Coast. Interesting prophecies, I would imagine. And learn them. Yep. Feel like I'm missing something. Oh, what's that? Oh, is that... Did I just drop that? Yes. I don't get it. What am I missing? We're in the wrong place. Hate this. third floor. There's multiple floors. Where have I missed this? It would appear that there is, but I don't. Am I just looking completely in the wrong place for it? Is it in one of these? I don't know. Oh, because that's like, you know, not like well fucking hidden at all, is it? There we go. Things seem a little strange around here. Unlike merchants, or unmerchant like merchants. Some of our monks are acting odd as well. Who would that be? Veras. Seems more interesting, I guess, than the tomes.
In the year of the turrets, a great host will come from the east like a plague of locusts. So saith the wise Alandu.
Somebody was saying something, I couldn't hear it. Come on. Veras. My name is Kaviras. I used to work for your father, running messages to his harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Can't help but feel that might be a trap. Where were you if you know so much? Oh, he's off. He's off. Did I miss an opportunity there? Should I have taken the ring? Not so sure. Well, let's move on up. Who are you? Priest of Ogma. Sixth floor. My lord, how big is this place? No, I don't want to actually talk to these people. Gold. Ah, here we go. Right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now before my irate companion Bruno lets his temper get ahead of his reason. Stupid enough to admit this. Well, my young friend, you may find safety within the library, but once you've left, there'll be no place for you to roam. Think that monks would let you go about murdering everyone within the keep? They're a mage. Get interrupted, bitch. Have it. You can get out of it, you numpty. Love it. Too good for the lot of ya. Let's level this bird up. Yep. Oh, my word. Right. What did this do to the... Yeah, she's going up again. In fact, miles ahead on that. Let's just see what she's... The levels double each time, do they? Certainly feel like they're getting that way. Right, so now what? These just look like normal bookshelves to me, and I'm not going to go around searching every single bastard one of them. Save it. Come to think of it, let me... He can do some healing on himself. What the? Who the what? There we go. Let's do this all nicely. Distance. Maybe. I'm in jail. Alraunt. You've sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all of your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos Kostak and Realtor Anchev. You've seen fleeing the site of the murder by the guest known as Kaviras. From everything we have seen and found, it is not hard to figure what your purpose was. From what I have been told, you have been... Sorry, distracted. Trying to place all the misfortune of Sorko squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Arm. Perhaps you were sent up north to create discord in the region before Armenian invasion. It matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate, where an appropriate punishment will be administered. Bear me a second. La. Important messages. In fact, no, I'll leave that. So he thinks I'm an asshole, basically. And we wait. I wish it wouldn't do that. What's the point going to the bottom of the text? I need to be able to fucking read it. Really annoying. I know thee well enough to see that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow Elrond will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. There thou wouldst receive the death penalty for these actions. I know that Gorion would not want to see his only child killed at scant few weeks after his own death. It is a favour to his memory that I will help thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me. You must take them and go with haste. Corvaris is the reverse of Saravok, a young man who accompanied the leaders of the Iron Throne when they first came. I know not where he has gone. How did I not work that out? Seriously. Teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs. But from there you're on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs as there are many guardians and traps. And perhaps whoever planned these murders, however dangerous the catacombs may be, they are far safer alternatives to Elrond's wrath. Zoom! It's so good! I'm on to a winner! Ah, but which way do I go? Oh, that's a question mark. So, this door leads back to the upper levels of the keep. From the looks of it, is heavily warded. Luckily, Tethril teleported you past such an obstacle. Common sense dictates that you make your escape through the opposite door. Hint, hint. God, look at all these spells I might have missed in the main bit. I just didn't have the patience to search through them all. I know I don't need those. Let us see. We can give Imoren. I wonder if it'll let me rest here as well. Ah, too much movement. God damn these high resolutions. Ah, inventory full. That's okay, because she'll be able to learn a shit ton of these. Monster summoning 2. Minor globe of invulnerability. Fireball. Confusion. Shadow door. And of course, she almost certainly, I'd say, knows that one. Anybody else got? Oh, she's. We can identify that. A longsword +1. Whatever. Is that better for him actually? Might well be. Was he on a? No, so it's not going to be, is it? Can I rest here? I can. Why was there a question mark? That because of... Okay. Move like you got a purpose. I didn't steal your book. What are you talking about? Oh. Wrecked. Can't help it. I'm not picking up. I want, actually, come to think of it. They said, did they not? Left wall or right wall strats? Wall. Well, you were supposed to find that trap, but you know what? Thank you anyway. Oh dear. Why is she not seeing these? Why is she not seeing? Oh, now you detect it. Thank you. Go and do something about it. Well, unlock it then. I still want you to detect traps, don't I? So take the tome. I'll take the ring. Quite happy. Whoops, for those. Which tome is it? Well, I'll let her. Grand Mage Batalista intended this item to aid in his travels in the plane of fire, and it said he repeatedly summoned a salamander from that realm to aid in the construction. Salamanders not being known for their patience, it is likely he should not have pestered his instructor quite so much. The finger bearing the finished ring was indeed untouched by the inferno that claimed his tower. Had that finger still been attached, Batalista himself might have fared better. Fire resistance. Well, I won't say no to it. Has he got any rings left, or is that there? Yeah, you can have that, and I don't know. You can have that, because why not? Now, which one is this? Tome of Understanding. So is this wisdom or intelligence? Well, in that case, he's getting it. Wisdom raised. Wonderfuls. Whoops. Keep pressing that wrong button. So that is just a doohickey. All right then. Let's send her forwards. Slowly. How very tedious. There we go. Oh god, she's at 100. I made sure she was at 100 before I dueled her. I'm actually of the understanding that she doesn't even need to be that high. Woo! Oh, he made me jump for some reason. Really? Nothing down here? So that's just a trapped area, is it? Or am I missing something? Might be. I think a lot of people get traps and locks high. Although, I've always wondered about the locks, because it's kind of handy, but it's very rarely have I found anything, even in a locked chest, that made it worth it. Makes me wonder whether perhaps I couldn't put it into something else in the future and just try and smash locks. Ooh. I wonder if there's any secret areas in here. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a thief-only run that would teach me how to do that. I kind of figured that's the best way to learn how the mechanics of the game work. Do specific runs. Do like a mage-only run. Do a thief-only run and whatnot. Can I look in there, actually? In there. Unlock that. See? I unlocked it. There's nothing in there. Which is so just about right. God, hell if there isn't a lot to do around here. Tell you what I could have done. Well, no, it wouldn't have made a difference because I needed to wait to find the traps to give her the boots that make her run faster. How big is this place? Jeez, and this is just one arm that I'm looking at, and I didn't even open the other. Do 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 do. Do you know what? Let us come all the way back here. Let's see how good our pathing is. Just so I can catch the others up to this half. Well, that's a fairly direct route. Whoops, I keep pressing that. I need to change those. Ceiling. Meow. Oh, MON, what are you playing at? My fault, I forgot to check it prior. Nah, not worth it. Not for me. I haven't used a single potion on this playthrough, so it's kind of like my mantra on this one. I'm not going to either. Whoa, wait, hang on. No. That's not the way I came from. I need to take out the spider. Did he go back to where he came from? No, he didn't. Oh, you would. Ugh. Honestly. Whoops. Need to pause it. Get my hotkeys mixed up. Right, so Imsy, what you got? Go. Whoops-a-daisy. Out, out, out. Move, 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 because you're a bit squishy for me. Oh, can you believe it? Who's got the old... Yes. Not impressed. On quick save. And I can rest. Out on quick save again. Suits me. No, 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 no. We need this young lady to move forwards first. I do like the idea of playing the game more strategically, but I think on a first playthrough, it's a bit much. Nothing up there? No. Like, I think you get so stuck in micromanaging. For God's sake. Get so stuck in micromanaging it that you don't really get a chance to enjoy the game. I'm not always the sort of person to go for playing a game on easy first time out. Usually the default difficulty setting. Certainly in this case. Yeah, like there are some games that deserve micromanagement, and this might be one of them, but at this stage, not really into it. So, oops. Come then, my dear. What do we have? Another tome. I'll have that, and a cloak. I will have those. Thank you very much. Having said that, I'm now going to need to send my fella over there to go and get her, because she's carrying more than she can. That might as well wait, mightn't I? Alright. So, we can give him the tome. Oh, she needs to identify it first, doesn't she? Well. What's this one? Cloak of Protection. Armor class +2. Can she wear this? She might not be able to. Who else has got a low armor class or high armor class? He has, hasn't he? Everybody else is otherwise in minus figures. So he can have it. If he can wear it. That's better. Apologies, I'm almost over this cold. I just have a little bit of a tight chest. It means I can keep coughing. Strength. Is there any benefit to me increasing strength on my main character if he's already at 18? Is there any benefit at all, or would I be better putting it into somebody whose strength isn't quite as high? For example, see, he's at 18, she's only at 9. Allow her to carry a bit more. He's at 13, he's at 18. And what does the second number mean after the strength? I've never quite got that either. I've been trying to work it out as I go along. think he'd benefit from it. Oh, come on. Whoops. Zip. Zip. Now let's have a look. Oh, just a flat 18. Whoops. Also get to roll a D100. So what determines that second roll then? So I'm just thinking about when I went back to my character creation, could I have changed that second number? And you look at Minsk and his was at like, what, 18 and 92, but his HP is only at 66, so... Is there anything I could have done about it, or is it preset by character? Go this way. Actually, we're up front first. He needs to. Okay. No, don't tell me that's the exit. Fair enough. But I mean, as it was, what did I end up with? 1824. Not that it makes too much difference on easy. I think that, as you say, it's not worth the reroll just for the sake of one stat. Kind of under the impression that if you play the game properly, it shouldn't really cause you any issues in any case. Like HP is just kind of a backup. It seems that the rest of it is more about go. It's more about setting your group up correctly and putting them in the right place, doing the right thing, getting their AC down and whatnot to make the game. You're stacking the odds in your favor that way. Or at least that's how it feels to me. Go, Immy. Yeah, that's what I did on a different playthrough, and I think I got like 92. Come on, fella. Meet your maker. Dead. Nope. We would like her to do some more trap searching. I've heard bards are pretty good actually as main characters. Is there even any reason why I need to do this, or am I being a little bit... What the hell? Evil. Oh god, I'm fairly sure somebody will have that. Again, that's what I did yesterday. I kept Khalid and Jahira. I'm just wondering whether I should have just gone out of that exit. Starting to feel like I should have done. Boom! Right, come on then. Carnage. Very sure I've got that too. Right, come on then, my dear. I'll take the Warhammer. Just because oh, that front door. Bear with me. There are monsters that can de-level you. What, permanently or as a temporary debuff? Food. Can you re-level with the XP again though? Or is it a bit different? Does it work a bit differently now? On a tabletop. Oh, it's not quite so bad then. Kill them all! Could very reasonably argue that this is no, I want to be. That this is too easy to even enjoy. What, because of the effect that it has on the summoner's HP levels? Oh no, I'm thinking about summoning a companion, aren't I? So what happens to my real friends if these have all been taken over by doppelgangers? Or is that a spoiler? How are we all doing on bows and arrows anyway? Oh, God, plenty. I don't know what I was worried about. Well, you might as well go in there. So you're trapped, but I bet that actually is irrelevant. I bet there's still nothing worth having in there. And of course it's locked, so it's trapped and locked. Yep, already got it. Who do we have now? Oh.
Good time is
Quite dark, really, isn't it? When you think about it, you know, you left home under really upsetting circumstances. You didn't have a clue what was going on. You're leaving all your friends behind. Turns out they were all doppelgangers. No, we need to actually... I wish find traps was automatic. I really do. Here we go. Same old, same old. got that. No, all of you. Skellies! Skellingtons. And I saw some chaps down here. The fuck? Okay. What? So I have some friends. I keep totally forgetting about the whole AI thing and its possibilities. Oh well. Well, you're gonna die. I have to say, with it being on easy, traps aren't actually doing very much damage to me at all. I don't even know why I'm worried. Unless there's anything that's likely to insta-kill me. Really?
Time is done.
So are these... Were my friends doppelgangers all along, or have the doppelgangers simply taken on their memories? Only use ranged attack, no magic, and always detect traps. Doddering an elderly fool for having let it come to this. There stood Isle, minister the arrogant, nudging and prodding but never taking action. The most powerful mage in the realms reduced to a meagre puppeteer. Listen close, Thorbjorn. With the help of doppelgangers and some powerful magics, Saravok has encased thee within a vast and frightening illusion. I was unsure whether I could even penetrate it to reach thee. The time has come for a leap of faith, child. Thou must fling aside this foul illusion and let us lead thee back to reality where Saravok is fightable. Well, I'm good, so I'm gonna be nice. All right, come on in. Time to get on with it. I mean, it's occurring to me the more that I play this game. I understand BG2 was quite a big improvement on this game, but this game, there's a lot happening, but not a lot going on, if that makes sense. A lot of it is empty. A lot of it isn't really substantial in terms of the story. Like, I mean, I spent hours exploring all the forests and everything, and I found the odd bit, the odd cave, the odd person, but none of it has actually had an effect on the story, and I could have saved all that time, really. Come on. Die. I'm not in combat, thank you. Right, have I come the right way? Yeah. Oh, god dear. Caves. Left wall strats! Because you never quite know, do you? Be mages. Well, he's dead. Wow! What the hell happened to me? I hate mage. Oh, and spiders as well. Excellent. Oh, you're unbelievable, man. Ah. But we try that again because he's gonna die, so. So much for helping me, fuck's sake. So there's two groups of people who said, oh yeah, we'll help you, and then they've fucked off. I think part of the problem is I'd been overwarned about how difficult the game can be. I just didn't realise it wasn't that difficult on easy. I'd like to play in Coward. I would like, welcome back to the stream. I would like to. I don't yet have it. Some money together for it. Bang that on, and I may give this another 1 or 2 playthroughs using different methods. Depends how I feel. Love it. Love it. And this is where I know that the game is gonna play differently on harder difficulty levels. Like, you know, I almost get away with doing it like this without worrying too much on easy. Just going for it. I know I'd never get away with this on anything like core or onwards. Thank you very much. Wait for... When you say going straight into it, as opposed to what? Just out of curiosity, how else would I approach it? Low wraith form. You lot. Get my head. Mercenaries who have plagued my every step and are imprisoned, accused with the murder of realtor Brunus and Thaldorn. Apologies for leaving you here alone. Blah, blah, blah. So well done. Get rid. Oh, right. No, what I was saying is that until I get Baldur's Gate 2, I'll quite happily just sort of muddle my way through this. Try maybe 1 or 2 different kinds of runs, but I'm not at this stage. Wraith form. Slow was the other one, wasn't it? Yeah, so they're the 2 that I don't yet have learned. Get rid of them. They're not selling for very much now, are they? Like there are some games that I felt compelled to go back and do again and again, every which way possible, just for the fun of it. Come on, all of you, join in. And there are some games that I enjoyed the playthrough but didn't feel the need to go back to do. So it'll be interesting to see how I feel about this one afterwards. There we go. Hello Silverblade, welcome to the stream. Druid solo on Insane? You haven't seen me play very much, have you? That's probably asking for trouble. I would like to try some solo runs, not so much in order to complete the game, as to learn more about the mechanics. And can't be bothered with that trap. And to see if I can get a really good handle on how the game plays in its different guises, because there's so many different character classes. It's like, well, why would you ever want anything to do with all of them? What would be the point? You know, and a lot of them are very, very similar as well. I know they've all got subtle differences, but do you really notice a lot of them through the game? Some I'm sure you do, but others not so much. Oh, those traps, man. Come back here, come back here. If any one of you gets poisoned, I'm going to get really annoyed. At least it works on the spiders as well, I suppose. Surprising that they're not immune to it, to be honest with you. There you go. Yeah, ranged is absolutely insane. I've seen lots of different opinions with regards to what makes a good solo character. But remember, I won't be doing it as a challenge as such. It will be as a way to learn more in depth how the game plays. So it's not about min-maxing necessarily. It's not about how hard can I make it, or how, you know, can I cheese it, or that's not the way, excuse me, I'm looking to progress with them. What in the fuck? Basilisks, that's not good. I should have saved it back there. Can I get them all to run away a little bit? Oh, did you just fucking insta-kill my main character? Fucking hell. Is Stonekin... gotta get my words out. Is Stonekin available on the Enhanced Edition? I'd heard that it was just the modded version of Baldur's Gate. Oh, I did, didn't I? I forgot to bloody save it. In fact, let's go around this. Oh, what's the way out of here? God's sake. Mirror images, I'll have to have a look in a minute, Silverblade, to see if I've got any. But mirror image is actually quite a low level spell, isn't it? Like, I've heard how useful it can be, but I've seen it's quite low level. I haven't done Nira's quest line. She stuck with me for a while, but then I decided to move away from mages. Oh, come on. Fuck's sake. Fucking hate traps. Especially this one. Seriously doing my fucking head in. Where the fuck? What? It must have been nearly here, surely. There you go. Right, thank you. Kill these fuckers. Where are you going? Why? Feel free to come in here, for fuck's sake, the pathing on this. It's enough to make you want to cry. And that's where I came from, isn't it? So... question is... Whoa! Come on then, people. I mean, am I going the right way? Where am I? Yeah, fairly close to the bottom, so... So these bad boys are the ones that petrify you. Question is, am I having to fight my way past them, or... I can save it here and try and have a look, see if I can... Wow, they are just pure... Seriously, have I got to find a way of taking those on? Balls. I ain't sure about this. What level are we up to now anyway? This anyway. No. 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 Well... What do we think, people? How am I going to get through this without, How am I going to get through this? I mean, can she even? Oh, so how does... I don't even know how hide in shadows works, actually. Oh, I'm dead. She's gonna wreck me. Yay, I did it! I'll take it. Yes, baby, I will take it. Oh, giant spider. Probably just about to take one of those. Dead. And we've got plenty of health back, so... Woo! Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 bum, bum, down, 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 down. Sorry, I mildly distracted them. I don't need to tell you that we must not keep the Saravok waiting. I trust you didn't have any trouble in there. He said that the monks fell for the ruse and that Thorbjorn was locked up. So we took the surface route out of the keep instead of meeting you in the crypt. We really must get moving if we are to catch up with him. Hey? What? Oh. He's off. I thought he was going to attack me. Yay! Life continues to be quite the challenge. You have been accused of murdering the Iron Throne leaders, and the Flaming Fist will undoubtedly hound your every step because of it. Despite all of this, you must return to the city of Baldur's Gate, the very lair of your accusers. You must find and expose the one who is responsible for your predicament. You must find Saravok. So there you have it. Worth sleeping? Oh. Tonight you sleep hunted by all and wake in a dream hunted by one. Tonight you are the monster everyone claims you are. The kobold scorned like a rodent. The ogre that children fear comes in the night. The mobs and their tortures now come for you, counting you among the creatures you once did hunt. Or so someone would have you believe. Once again you hear the voice, a voice that now makes no secret of its origins. It speaks of destiny and nature, and of evils bred in the bone. It says you will never be free of the mob, that they will hunt you for what you are. Murder and death run through your heart, and accepting that will supposedly give you power. The essence of Baal within you cannot be ignored. But you have not ignored it. You realise that from the first you have fought the very blood in your veins, fought dagger and claw for each victory, and ultimately you have triumphed. With righteous will, you have turned the dark forces within you to good purpose. Whatever the foundation of your being, you have remade yourself in your own image. Amidst threats it does not yet know are empty, the voice tries to play upon your doubts, but finds none. As you stare unwavering, the presence grows weaker and weaker. As it fades from your mind, one warning does not stand out amidst the din. It speaks of others that will listen where you have not, others that will embrace what you have rejected, and orders that you will be your death. This describes but one man, and you know of no other it could be. He who orchestrated your fall, deceived your comrades, and deserves all that your justice shall meet upon him, Saravok. He is a debt that must be paid to the whole of the Sword Coast. You awake, sure of your cause and of what must be done. Well, here you have it. Gained another special ability. Lovely jubbly. And oh, did you like that, Silver? I've never really been good at oratory like that, so if that's a compliment, thank you. If it's sarcasm, take it elsewhere. Where the fuck are we? Oh, we're outside the gate. Oh, excellent. So do I have to walk all the way around here to get out, or because we're on the coast there, aren't we? Clinic. Fair enough. There are only one or two little minor screw-ups in there, but I'll take it. Look at me go! Look! Leaving the other stage looks so fucking funny. So after, excuse me, after all that, GTFO. No. See, thank you for the follow, Silverblade. Appreciate it. Welcome. I hadn't planned on keeping Bronwyn, but to be honest with you, she's been a complete non-entity the entire game. She's been, apart from a couple of minor heals, useless. So, not entirely sure. Trying to work out, do I need, are these optional areas? Do they happen later on in the game, and should I leave them? Or are they... I mean, because from the way the game sounds at the moment, it's making it sound like I'm heading towards the end. We check the journal. Send me to the catacombs beneath the Candlekeep. Journal. So this is chapter 7. Is there a point of no return that we're coming up to? That's all I'm worried about, is if there's optional areas that I can go to that I might not be able to at some point. I've heard Durlag is quite a tricky area. What? Do you know what? I don't even know what level most of my crew are now. Let's have a look. If I can remember the button to press. There we go. So he's 7. He's going to be 8 very, very shortly. She's 7, also going to be 8 very, very shortly. Got a little way to go. He'll be 7 shortly. He'll be 7. I don't want to take him too long to get. Good old Minsk. Okie dokie. Well, it probably won't be during this stream, but will you guys shout at me if I'm about to go past it? So there's nothing like New Game Plus or anything on here where you can explore the world at your will after you've completed it? Oh, is that looking that way? There you go. Kind of like your own play on New Game Plus then, so you can... Whether or not I'd want to do that, I don't know. I don't know how much fun I'd get out of doing this character again. To be honest, he's not really been all that... I mean, he's a character and that's it. I don't really think I'm learning much new by using him the way that I am. Whereas if I was to, say, redo with, I don't know, a pure thief, for example, even if it's on easy, just to learn the best way to, you know, how and when to use stealth, hide in shadows and whatnot. Is Pits purely PvP though? Or is there a PvE element to it? Right. I've tarried long enough. So, does it actually give me a clue as to exactly where I... It's not PvP. Why was I under the impression that it was PvP? Yeah, as I say, I may or may not go down that route, Silverblade. It depends how I feel. Whether I feel I'm going to get much replay value out of this game. I kind of get the impression that Baldur's Gate was such an improvement over this one, I might not want to come back to it other than for purely kind of, experimental reasons. Do I have a preferred route to Baldur's Gate? But let me just save it quickly first. I mean, do I want to go straight into the middle, or... Because I've got no clues at the moment as to exactly where I need to go. I haven't even travelled the middle bit yet. Any maps? Maps, what am I talking about? Inns. Yes, I'm looking for an inn, don't you worry. No, not fast. I'm willing to bet that I can't rest here, can I? Nope. I've seen a lot of that, and I do very, very much get that impression. Oh, what the? Hey? What? How did I? Oh, that tiny little... When I was reading up on the character classes, I could see how monks could be ridiculously OP given half a chance. That's a wall. My sense of perspective was completely skewed there. That looks like a road to me. I get that's a kind of an ironic statement, isn't it, Silverblade? Go down here then, see where it takes me. I'm gathering my party. And what I'm hoping is that it will let me sleep down here. Hey! Direction. Just take me into a different area in the city by any chance? It does. I have no idea where I'm going. There must be a clue somewhere. It's like a little bit more specific to... Am I supposed to be going straight to the Flaming Fist? Well, that's as good as anywhere, I suppose, for the time being. Have a look. Seven sun. Well, you mean the game or the town? General store. I've always felt lawful evil is a contradiction in terms. I see. Scar is dead and Angelo is his proper replacement. Did I lose any of my weapons or anything? Commander Angelo Dawson. These are the ones wanted for the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. So what does he have to say then? Come on. Lawfully. Oh, okay. Um, kill one of them. I don't care which. One of them gonna die. Was that unavoidable? Oh, just like that. Is there anything I could have done there to keep MON alive? Yeah, indeed. Indeed, yeah. I remember exactly how much rape I did here. Not. Um, What? So how come I'm allowed to wander around then? Right, hang on. I'm not happy with how this is played out, so I'm gonna load my quick save again. Oops. No, strictly speaking. Try this way. Oh my lord. What? Where am I on the question? I suppose it doesn't really make any difference to. See, this is kind of clearly where I'm going to end up going, so. I'm not really. No. We just try not to make him angry. What? As was foretold at the beginning of all, so the wayward brainless children have returned to the bosom of their intended celestial nanny. I, Tiax, welcome you back to your eternal glorious servitude. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Stop it. Ah, so he attacked me. I'm innocent. Right. Oh my lord, they're all. Right, mages and stuff. Okay. What is down here anyway? His reputation has decreased by 10. So Yeah, alright, I get the picture. So they're not happy with what we've been doing, but I mean, short of just running away from everybody, which I suppose is doable. Annoying. Of course it's... I don't really know why I'm doing this, because I'm yet to spend too much time finding things that are particularly worth finding. Hello, Pedro. I might have known you'd show up right about now. I'm trying my damnedest to not embrace evil. Oh dear. Thank you. And with that in mind, let's I mean, what is my... See that my reputation is heroic currently. So, I mean, the thing is, what can I do? Where can I go? Was he upstairs? Was it even here? Was it even here that I come? Remember the bunch of you from when you worked for Scar and Elton? Well, since you've been gone, things have gone downhill. Elton's taken ill and he's resting in the room beside us. His healer, Rashad, that's a name that looks familiar. Keeps on saying that there's nothing he can do, but I know better. He is no healer from what I've seen. Rashad, didn't I have Rashad's sword? Wasn't he like a prince? Decided to desert the flaming fist before things get too hairy. I don't want to lose my life over whatever power struggle is going on in the city. I followed him one night all the way into the sewers where he went into the undercellar. Why would a healer be found in a whorehouse? I don't know what he was doing there, but it wasn't good, whatever it was. I have to get going before my commander notices that I'm deserting. Perhaps we'll meet again. Seedy whorehouse. Accessible through the sewers. So I now have to work my way through the sewers. Yeah. Or is that... Interesting. I'm good, thanks, Pedro. As you can see, stuck deep into the game now. Probably approaching the end. Excuse me. Rashad's Talon. Yeah, I think I sold it. I had no idea who Rashad was. I didn't know whether or not I'd need his weapon. I'm guessing, therefore, that he's a playable character, should I want him to be. So I need to make my way back to the sewers then. Is my reputation linked with number of people that I kill? Because obviously I've killed these guys in here.
Get me out
Oi.
of this hellhole.
Save it. And... where did I actually come up from the sewers then? Was it... are there sewers available all over and I've just and I just missed it? Or is there... yeah, here we go. I'm guessing things are a little bit safer down here, you see, so... this. Shlumpsha Zuiking. We have guests among us. Ah, yes, I can sense you now. And you're Elida. Child of books you were. Aye, books are good. And the child of fate. I have heard of you, Thorbjorn. I have heard your name whispered down these stony halls, where the drip of water mingles with the gurgling of the dead. I don't know why I'm putting on a pseudo-German accent. Apologies if that offends anybody. What do you want? Who are you? Since I had hideous form and shape like you. Candlekeep. I was there, yes, when I was in my younger form, when I was a mage. Transcended that long ago and left for... Oh, well, he definitely wants to eat me up, doesn't he? Does she have anything suitably... God, is that all I've got memorised at the moment? Come... No! Oh! Attack! Oh! Do it! I am pretty sure I could solo this as a fighter if I'd have wanted to. Death. Dead as you like. Deader than a doo-doo. La 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 la. Question is, where to find him? I'm not carrying a shed ton of bodies around for that dude. Nah, sorry. Who's this? Schwätzer. What has done this to you? A blessing for a curse. Really? Was that necessary? Ah, okay. So, whoa! Why don't you come here and get wrecked? Please. Was that good? Right, let's just try and link these areas up then so we get a sense of what the sewers are, where they're going. There should be somebody down here is what they were trying to tell me. Oh, goodness me. Wrecked. Wrecked. Do you know, I almost wish there wasn't an easy mode on here. But hey, you do. We'll have a little bit of a hunt around. No idea. Won't go up just yet. Or find something somewhere. Eat the spider. Dead. You got deaded too, son. Do 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 ba dum ba dum ba da dum bum ba da dum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Question is, are there different areas of sewers? Because if there are, that could cause me some problems. What? Nice. Oh. Nothing there. No, I don't want to go up. I just want to see if there's different areas to explore. Yep. Well, this is interesting. This is a little bit different. Oh, there's a guard. No, is he gonna? Woo! Talked my way out of that one. Yeah, baby. Hang on, it's Friday. Wait, what? Davron in control. I will not debate that he is in control, but whatever his plans, they certainly do not have the good of the Iron Throne in mind. He's abandoned us in favour of his new position, that of soon-to-be appointed Grand Duke. We are simply to be cast off, and I would not be surprised if he marches the Flaming Fist through here tomorrow as a show of his stance on mercantile crime. He has built up support by pledging to combat the very chaos he himself was sowing. I imagine he'll have a fantastic success rate too, seeing as how he's in total control with our leaders dead. I doubt that he will settle into a nice quiet political life, though he seems set on causing as much destruction as possible. I think he's intent on pushing for war with arm. No diviner, only no business, and what he's doing makes very little economic sense. Had he wished to grow rich from dealing in ore, then I would have understood. Had he kept the Iron Throne intact, he would have used his upcoming position as Duke to sanction arms and increase our trading power over groups like the Knights of the Shield. As it is, he is seeming intent on abandoning us and launching a bloodbath of a war. People see what they wish, and they really wish to see a saviour. Question is there anything here that I need to do? Hang is the name. So, Sarevok's not doing too well. Have a look. Make decisions that will undoubtedly ruin the whole organisation. He's also apparently ruling from the sidelines for some time now and used the iron shortage to inflame tensions. Oh, excuse me. Ah, here we go. Searching the Iron Throne. Well, it won't be down here, will it? Be a level or 6 up. Go on, up you go, people. falling apart. One person is to blame. Saravok is the foul spawn that surely did the deed. He craves the power of the Iron Throne, but for what purpose I do not know. He throws away gold like it was copper and uses our best laid plans to inflame governments instead of bargaining for wealth. Trying to talk my way through all of it, but how do you know what happened? As were we. It would seem that he sacrificed our leaders just to discredit you, knowing that you were perhaps the only ones that stood in his way. Of course, he also became our leader of the Iron Throne himself, but he seems quite beyond needing us now. Such disrespect, to throw us away as he did, hardly matters now. What with his coronation imminent, I'm sure the ducal palace will never quite be the same. I mean, that's a lot of place to search, but I'm still going to go with my hunch that if there's anything to find here, it'll be at the top. Have a look. Oh, of course. I was looking for the whorehouse itself, not there. Fine. Ah. Such anger and determination. I am Scythandria, consort to Saravok. Been with him since before he knew of his true heritage. Heritage you share with him. What is he, like my brother or something? Am I like the extreme good end of the scale and is the extreme not so good end of the scale? Is he Pedro's end of the scale? Very amusing notion. Oh, please. Yeah, and then we can take these ones. Yeah, I thought so. Death! The Diary of Saravok. That looks like it might not be an interesting read at all. Take all the information I can get. Whoops. Is the diary the information that I need? Wait. Let's see if Imoen can learn any new stuffs. She can. Detect evil. Have I seriously not taught her that yet? Crazy. Must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token of defences. However, I'm going to show you that Entar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that this next mission is much more difficult from what you have told me it would seem to be. Assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate, no less. I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself, but I know you, that will never. That's the one I just read. Saravok, I have received your letter and am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife and she's as excited as I am. I accept your mission and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet, to kill 3 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. We will be arriving in Baldur's Gate within a week and should be taking up our unusual residence in the Undercellar. Well, that's very obviously the next place to go then. You can sit down there. diary, the 14th of Elian. Day Korma has instituted a ban against the Iron Throne from operating within their borders. While this is a great blow to the Iron Throne, it is the perfect opportunity for, I'll say his name, Realtar, to approach the Throne High Council with his proposal. If things go well, we could begin the operation within the year. Davion has sent message to the Realtar informing him that the mine at Cloakwood has been drained and is ready for use. The revelation should help greatly in convincing the Throne High Council. The Iron Throne Council has agreed to support Realtar's plan. He has been given all the resources he needs as well as leadership of the project. I have expressed interest to my father and he has promised to include me within the operations along the Sword Coast. He mentioned Mother in our conversation, how I wasn't to be unfaithful to him as she had. He made it clear that I would suffer her fate if I was. His threats are weak and hollow and I shall listen to them for only so long. I've decided to take this time to make my visit to Candlekeep. I've waited a long time to research the prophecies of Alayondo and must know if the dreams speak the truth. I will not believe the words of phantoms without proof, and the priest of Baal I confronted gave me nothing. He was old and died quickly in my grasp. Oh, this is going on. Jesus. So, forthcoming death. Does not explicitly say. Death on a godlike scale. The monk grinds, like a combative monk or generic one. Who's mother and Thorbjorn is actually one of Baal's brood as well. Dun dun dun. Didn't see that one coming at all. Make some little. I am a real term Baldur's Gate. Okay. That was based in the mansion of a destitute noble family and says everything's right. Smoothly Mueller has established himself in Ashkel. Basically, everything here is. This is like the ultimate recap then. Future dead must know the Lord of Murder again came to them. I are scribed when the time allows. I'm blocking my attempts to escalate. This diary looks to be important. You should probably keep it on your person. He wrote that. I can't stick it in there for the time. Well. I was cautious of being at the Flaming Fist compound because they were attacking me on sight and I didn't want to lose any more reputation than I already had, unnecessarily at least. What the fuck is that? Body. Is it particularly important or not worth going back for? Ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum, bum. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Am I on the ground floor? I'm not, am I? Is it just the guy in the cellar? Really? Okay. Back we go then, peeps. Just around the corner anyways. Let me just save it here because I seem to be done. I didn't mean to... really? Just... But I'm glad I saved. Come on. Get dead, all of you. Dead. Dead. Is that all of them? Some of them hiding. Yeah, that'll do. Just trying to remember where I am. Come on then. Are we missing someone? Come on. Fucking numpty. Bye. Bye. I want nothing to do with y'all. Oh, come on, really? Oh, do you know what? Let me see if I can...
I am the law.
Thing is, they'll probably follow me through the door anyway, won't they? I am the law. Yeah, of course you are, son.
Help!
What? So is it in the cellar?
Get me out of this hellhole. Help! Help!
You're whining. Jeez. That's kind of got to be, isn't it? It's upstairs. I'm going to say, I'm not quite sure how to avoid killing the... one of these. Oh. Oh. Well, surely I won't get into trouble for killing him. Here we go. I am again in your debt. That creature has kept me helpless for too long. Perhaps if I hadn't been incapacitated, I might have been able to prevent Scar's death. Angelo will soon hear of my recovery. It is important that you take me away from here. I'm sure Angelo won't want me coherent and among the living. Take me to the Harbour Master's building. The Harbour Master is a good friend of mine. I can rest there until I'm fully recovered. Take this letter. I managed to filch it off Rashad when he was caring for me. From what I read of it, it seems that Saravok has dire plans for the city. I fear for the lives of my fellow dukes, Lear and Belt. If they were to die, Saravok would take over the city. You must find Slythe and Kristin and stop them.
Help! Help!
Journal. How did the underseller define Slythe and Kristin? So I need to find the underseller either way. Master. Important. And I've been declared. So I won't be allowed into Ducal Palace. Again, underseller. Okay. Right. So I'm going to save it here.
Help us.
I'm going to take a break. I'm not sure if and when I'll be back on this evening. It depends what happens with the rest of the household. If I am, then if you haven't already and you want to drop a follow, then you'll get notified when I come back online. If not, I should be back on tomorrow. And then we can hopefully wrap this up, because I would imagine I'm not that far from the end now. And as long as I don't dilly-dally and do too much other stuff along the way, I should be able to get done. So thanks for watching. If you're still around and I do get back on later on this evening, then I'll catch up with you all. But thanks for your help in the meantime. And I'll see you all soon. Hopefully. Thank you very, very much.